Hello all, and welcome back to Bachelor. I just realized I was gonna double check who had controversies to cover before I started, and I didn't. So I'm gonna do that real quick, but I won't go back to music. Alex, so cute. Thank you, Jenna. I thought you were driving to North Carolina, B. I didn't think you were gonna be here, but thank you for being here, and thank you to everyone else who has showed up and tuned in. It should be a fun time. We're gonna get into our first actual, real episode. I mean, the first one's real, right? You know, I mean, it is. We got to meet everyone. We got intros of everyone. If you missed last week, or you just want a refresher and you didn't see it, there is a recap of last week's premiere in the Discord in the Sims 4 Bachelor channel. I've also posted just little updates if you didn't see any of them. There's a new favorites poll, which I need to close and go look at. Actually, I'll do that while I'm talking as well. And there's also a document now where we have all of the eliminated Sims listed and links to where you can download them and all the custom content that they are wearing, so you can get all of the things that they have on if you should so wish. Again, you can always download them without having their custom content, but they might be missing some hair or clothing in some of their outfits if you don't. If you don't remember the schedules of things or how that works, I also posted and pinned a link to a clip of me explaining all the rules and the schedule, and there's also a whole written out list of the rules and stuff if you need that. So all the resources that you need should be available in the Discord in the Sims 4 Bachelor channel if you need them. So without further ado, I think we should get started. I'll get in. There's a couple preliminary things we need to go over once we get in, and then I'll hit play and let them mingle, because yes, we're starting with one day where I'll let Devonte stay downstairs and hang out with the ladies until 8 p.m. or so. Well, usually these days will go till 8 p.m., but I'm probably going to go till around midnight today because it's already 5 p.m. in the game. So is she super fave? Okay, I exported the results. I didn't quite look at them yet, though. So let's see. Oh, yeah, damn. Okay, so Tuesday has won the fan favorite poll again with 3 votes. Rosabelle got 1. Looks like Johanna got 1. Haley got 2. Haven, Faye, Elva, and Delphine also all got 1. And that's it. That's the tea for this week's fan favorite poll. So we will give, I've switched it a little bit since I started off. I was just doing the winners or people with votes get an extra interaction. I'm going to give everyone an extra interaction that I'm self-directing and not leaving them to autonomously do for each vote that they get in the poll, since the votes are low right now, obviously, because, you know, we have our small community right now. If this ever grows really big, I'll probably switch that, because giving them a ton of extra interaction seems unfair, but for now we will do that. I'll write all of those down to make sure I get those documented once we get into mingling. But let me switch over to the game here, actually, and I figured that since this is the first season, if you've checked out my Sims 4 Bachelor on my Simbler, then you might recognize the house, but since we haven't seen it on stream, we're going to start with a little bit of a house tour, so you know where we will be living for at least the first few weeks of the competition. So here is our lovely Bachelor Mansion that I built all by myself a while ago when I was doing this on my Sims blog, but yeah, we'll start with a little tour here. We have in the front, our front entry. Everyone is waiting in the living room, so please excuse them for now. Hello. Sims, please. Okay, we'll leave walls up. All right, right as you walk in, we have our little entryway. This is where theoretically date cards would be if that was a mechanic in the game, but we're just gonna pretend. So that's where date cards are placed. And then in here we have Devonte and our group of the top 18. I'll list through them again if you forgot who's still here, but here is our living room area. They have a little TV, some sitting areas, and I've already gone ahead and taken a portrait of everyone in the game to put on the walls, and we'll make their pictures black and white when they leave, just like Big Brother. Over here we have a little bit of a hobby area. There's a computer, you know, an easel. Through this door is the outside eating and sitting area. Very nice. And we have this little fountain out front. You have a confession? Go for it, Jenna. Through here, we have a little bit of a gym for them to work out if they should so wish. Bathroom here. The functional things like bathrooms aren't that special because, you know, it's just there so the Sims aren't pissing themselves and dying constantly. Through here, we have a long hallway with a little fish tank, the little gardening tool, and then a big table with room for all 18 of them to sit around. And then through there, we have our bright yellow kitchen. We'll see how many fires they start. That'll be a fun game. Through here's the bedroom where all 18 of them will be sleeping together, and there's a little bit of a bathroom in between. You know what? Why don't I have all the lights on? Let's turn on all these lights so you can see better. Yeah, we have a bathroom, a little Dalek poster in here. And then outside through these doors is kind of a hangout backyard area, but it's also where the rose ceremonies are going to be taking place. So this is our rose ceremony area, which we won't be seeing until the end of the episode, but you never seen The Bachelor? That's fine, Jenna. Gonna be lost occasionally. It's okay. I'll try and make it as accessible as possible. I've barely watched The Bachelor, to be honest. I don't really care about The Bachelor. I think it's a little dumb, but I think it's fun to do in Sims, so here we are. And honestly, this was probably more real than the real Bachelor, so tea. I have a little woohoo bush out here because, you know, they get whims sometimes, and we'll see what happens if they want to autonomously do things. I'm not gonna stop them. So this is a little sitting area outside too with a little fireplace for them, and this is where Devonte will be taking one girl from the party to be giving her a pre-ceremony rose. So this is the room we'll be doing that in. Again, just a bathroom out here so that they have somewhere to go pee once they're hanging out in this area for the ceremony. Ready for everyone to die in a terrible house fire? I mean, we'll see. It could happen. Honestly, every time that I've tried this just on my own, someone always has a fire at some point. It's a disaster, so, you know. There's a lot of house fire opportunities in this house, so we'll just see. Out here, we have our little party and swim area. Got some beach towels, a little gazebo area for the vampire to especially hang out when it's sunny outside, so she doesn't have to stay indoors. We have our big pool, hot tub, some seating areas, a bar, and then we have another little, you know, garden seating area out here, and another woohoo bush. Just some pretty scenery, mainly. So that's our downstairs floor, and then upstairs we have a little bit more of some hobby things. There's a chess table, a little sauna for them to relax, take off the stress of the competition. And then we have some instruments and gaming materials in this room. And outside on the terrace is a little spa area with the massage chairs and stuff that no one ever seems to use, but, you know, it's there. And then through here, this is going to be where Devonte will be staying most of the time, sequestered away from the ladies. So this is his little bachelor pad apartment with a bed. You know, he's got TV, some workout equipment, small kitchen to take care of himself, and, you know, a master bathroom, of course. So that's pretty much it for the house. That's going to do it. We have Devonte here standing in front of your top 18 ladies who, if you need a refresher, we'll just list through them real quick. And you haven't seen their everyday wear either, so here they are in their everyday wear. Our top 18 who are still in the competition from last week are Johanna, Haley, Tuesday, Priscilla, Natalie, Evelyn, Haven, Jessica, Posey, Pearl, Rosabelle, Jordan, Delphine, Reagan, Angie, Faye, Elva, and Jalen. That's who we still have in the competition. Yes, we love an accessible house. So we'll pretend that he's giving them some grand speech about welcome to the house. You know, I'm very glad you guys are still on the journey, blah, blah, blah. Look, my Bachelor version doesn't have a lot of that fluff and scripted shit that the real one does, because I can't be bothered to write out something. So, I guess I'm gonna hit play, and I'm gonna let them start mingling, because right now we're just gonna let them hang out and do whatever they want. Let me make sure autonomy is on. I think it's still off. But, oh, it is on. I turned it on. Okay, I remembered. Look at me. Being on top of things while I was preparing this. Also, because there are 19 Sims in this household, Sims doesn't love it, so it might be a little laggy and glitchy, just like the game. It might be moving a little slow and jittery, you know. Let me turn the volume back on for Sims as well. There we go. So for the first couple weeks while there's so many people loaded up into the house, yeah, it might be a tad bit jumpy in places, and I can't fast forward much because they will just lag and do nothing. So while everyone's hanging out and standing in a group, apparently, let's go over a couple of controversies. We have some tea to spill, okay? We have some sister scandals to cover before we get into this because, you know, yeah. 19 Sims in the house, the game isn't super happy, but Posey going to work out immediately and Natalie going to paint. That's very nice. We're showing off our hobbies right away. But while Devonte was taken care of, you know, meeting the other two groups of ladies and, you know, doing press and things, so the other ladies lived together in sequester, right? So it turns out when I moved them into this house together to start the actual show, looking at their relationships and stuff, a couple of things have apparently happened off camera that I was not expecting, and it's going to be little private information between you and I, okay? Devonte doesn't know any of this stuff yet, and I don't know if it's going to come out or not. We'll see. We'll have to see when or if this stuff does come up, but just so we know, here's some things that are happening. So we can start with Posey over here. Posey's gotten herself into a little bit of a sitch because she's here for Devonte, but apparently in sequester, she's started a relationship, or at least a little romance, with Miss Logan, who went home last week. So I don't know exactly what's going on there or what game she's trying to play, but her and Logan are going pretty strong. Like, they have a strong romantic relationship, so we'll have to see what happens there. And in a similar vein, someone else has been playing around with some of the losers too, because we got Jessica over here, who apparently started a little romance with Wanda, who also went home last week. Outside of the house, like off camera, before we got started. So we got a couple ladies being a bit of a player behind the scenes here. I don't know what Devonte's gonna think with them, you know, starting shit with some of the ladies he sent home, and then coming in and still, you know, hiding it too, because, I mean, I don't think they're gonna tell him, at least straight off, you know, right off the bat, so I don't know. Last thing doesn't necessarily relate to someone else that we know, but it seems like Pearl's got a little bit of a scandal going on too, which I didn't know that this, you know, was happening, but she's got a bit of a negative romance with Nina, but looks like they're kind of mad at each other. But if you look down here, she has a child that was just born with Nina, so it's not like her and Nina's relationship was some old news thing. She's, you know, had a son years ago. No, Nina just had her kid, so I don't know. That kind of feels like she sort of broke it off with the mother of her child right before coming on the show, which I don't know about that. I don't know if that's a good strategy really or not, but we'll have to see. I guess we'll have to look into that and see maybe what her real intentions are, but it's something to keep an eye on. Rosabelle also has an ex that is in the world. Leslie, I think, is from Strangerville, but there's not really drama there, you know. It's just an ex that they're on friendly terms, and I don't have any proof that she might have broken up with her recently or not, so we'll let that one lay. But there is an ex of Rosabelle's in the world as well, in case we maybe run into her or something, you know. So that's it. That's all the tea. Yeah. I know. It's pretty shocking. I was pretty shook when I looked at everyone's relationship bars when moving them into the house. I was not prepared for that, okay? So let's check in. It looks like everyone's really utilizing the gym so far, although Posey's maybe the only one actually using gym equipment. What's Haven doing? Is she just trying to calm down? Oh, she upset? What happened? Did I miss some drama already? Oh my god. Priscilla's just kind of standing here. Yeah, autonomy might be a little low because of how many Sims are in the house as well, but we're gonna work with it. Devonte, we're gonna direct him to do just a couple actions. Let me go record. I'll leave the camera here and let you guys watch them do whatever they're gonna do. Oh, that's a nice painting, I guess, Natalie. You know, we don't really need money, so I guess, yeah, we'll just hang this up in the house. Could always use some more decoration around here, you know. A little personalized touch from the contestants. I think that's cute. We'll leave that there. So it looks like Faye and Jessica are talking and hanging out at least. Starting to make some friends. You know, your man is right there and none of you were talking to him, so yeah, let me real quick record who gets some extra actions from the poll this week. And then we'll have him talk to those people and, you know, get into it a little bit more, get some more stuff happening. Okay, so Delphine gets one. Why is there a skeleton? Excuse me? Oh, okay, that was the slap 'em silly fun, like goofy slap. Okay, I was about to say we're popping off already, my god. There's a skeleton to guard the house. He's here for protection. You can use him as protection in whatever way you'd like. Okay, Delphine gets an action. Let's see. Elva, Faye, Haven. Do I hear the TV? Oh, we got a few ladies over here watching TV. That's cute. There'll be plenty of downtime for y'all to do this, so maybe, I don't know if it's the best timing, but, you know, to each their own, do what you'd like. Haley gets 2. Johanna gets 1. Oh, he's feeling lusty, my god, Devonte. My man is feeling it. He's at least attracted to a few of them in this group. Are Jessica and Faye flirting too, right in front of him? Even after Jessica's already, like, kind of flirting and dating Wanda too? She is a player. Guess you voted for Delphine. I would assume you, Jenna. I also can see who everyone votes for. That's information that only I'm privy to, but I left it not anonymous because I think it's fun and interesting for me to see you guys vote for. Although I think, I assume you guys can maybe export the results as well. I'm not quite sure. I'm still working on, working with that poll bot, seeing how it works exactly. Okay. Haley gets 2, Hannah gets 1, Rosabelle gets 1, and Tuesday gets 3. Okay. So let's use that to get some more people talking. We'll jump into it. So we'll just go down the list here. Looks like Johanna first. Is first on my list. She gets an interaction. So why don't you go over, talk to Devonte. I think she's the only one who actually has any romance starting with him, but I'm not going to direct any romance interactions from these. It's just going to be one friendly interaction for each vote that they get. And then if a conversation blooms from there, you know, not my problem or not my doing. That's just what they're gonna do. Oh, poor Haley's sad. Let's go. We'll get her interactions in as well and cheer her up a little bit. Maybe asking for some advice. That's sweet. She gets 2, so we'll just queue 2 up right now to keep things simple here. And ask about his day. Oh, we know he likes Johanna. If you saw that first episode, he was all over her all night. So he's already going in with the flirting for her. My goodness. I mean, I think there are definitely a couple strong front runners already, I would say. But we'll see how it goes. You never know what might happen. Tuesday's got a lot, so I'll kind of maybe leave hers more till the end. She seems to be kind of hanging out with some of the girls over here as well. So, let's see. Haven got a vote too. We'll get her over here. Throw an interaction in. Jessica and Faye are definitely building a friendship at least. So it's kind of nice to see what girls end up being really close as well, you know. We're here for love, but it's also a good bonding experience. Jordan has been staring at this fountain for hours. Oh gosh, it's already midnight. Oh my god, and we're already talking about fish again. Kill me. I forgot to put that in the summary. I might go back and add it. I wanted to say it was a night full of like fish talk or something all around, but I totally forgot to make that joke. Okay, yes. I put in Haven's interaction. Where is she? Oh, she's standing right there. Why am I blind? Oh my god. Okay. I was gonna let him mingle till midnight, but I'll probably push it a little farther since it took a long time to get things started today. So we'll push it till maybe 4 a.m. Give them a few more hours to mingle, and then we'll call it for the night. Okay, let's get Rosabelle and Delphine over here, get their interactions in as well. Just have a nice little group chat happening over here. Mention your knowledge-seeking nature, sure. And where's Delphine? It's gonna take me forever to learn where everyone is on this icon panel down here. Excuse me, who is he just... He definitely just did the, like, flirty thing, but I don't know who that was directed towards. Yeah, exactly. No, Jordan's losing it. She's much more interested in this picture than Devonte, which... Alright, you do you, but... Is she talking about being burnt in the sun? What a fun conversation topic. Wow. Okay, let me cross off the ones that I've done here to keep track of this. Okay. They've really just formed a little half circle around him. Look at this. Hot commodity. Knowledge-seeking nature seems like a good candidate for fish facts. I think you're right, Oni. Welcome to the stream. You've not missed too much. We're just getting started, letting him mingle a bit with the ladies. There's a bit of tea to be spilled about the ladies and their prior relationships, but that's about all you missed. I'll cover that in the recap, though, for this week if you missed it. Or someone else can talk about it, but... Also, the order of the portraits, there's no reason besides I took all of them and then realized that the background was moving, so I just tried to order it where the background would form a nice gradient through them. That's the only reasoning for the order, so don't read into it. Okay. As the night goes on here, I'll throw Faye and Elva's interactions in here real quick, and then we'll get Tuesday over here to throw her whopping 3 interactions in. Oh my god! Look at Johanna. Him and Johanna are still just vibing. Reprimand public intimacy. I forgot she's unflirty. I don't think I've ever played with an unflirty sim, to be honest, so a lot of their interactions are new to me. You know my name, I call it me. Is that express admiration? That's just friendly, right? Okay. Yeah, that's just friendly. I'll have her do that. Stop talking to Jessica for 1 minute. Go put in a little work. Okay, can I don't want to make people do anything, but Jordan, could you literally do anything else? Their needs are really high, too, because I had it on... I disabled their needs decay while I was taking pictures of them. So I think that's also the reason they're not doing much and kind of just standing around. But, you know. Okay. I'll probably pause it on and off as well, just to try and get them to jumpstart some more actions, because I think that seems to help when you have a lot of Sims in a household, I've noticed. If you pause it and give the game a second to catch up to what it was thinking, then it'll start functioning better. Like, Natalie's been just staring at the easel for a while. Why don't you go sit on the couch as well? You are all good, Jenna. We all make typos constantly, so... not a problem at all. Oh, what are they talking about? Oh, she's all paranoid about them talking in a group over here. Poor thing. You... Excuse me. You are the chat cryptid, Oni, honestly. Thank you very much for laughing at my puns. Oh my god. Devonte, you trying to gain favor with the vampire by making puns about her existence? Because I don't exactly know how well that goes, but she seemed to like it, I guess, so... The puns are always for you, Oni. Okay, alright, we're getting close to when I was going to call it for the night, so let's get Tuesday over here, the reigning champ of this week, and one of the tops from last week as well. She's really one of the clear fan favorites overall, I think, so... we will go give her 3 interactions with Devonte. Gosh, excuse me. I don't know Bigfoot's name either, and I don't know yours, so I mean, have you ever seen Oni and Bigfoot in the same room? Oh, Jenna. Exactly. I think we're stumbling on a conspiracy, you guys. Wow. Mention pleasure-seeking nature, sure. What I do out in the woods on my weekend is my business. Hey, I mean, you do you, Oni. No judgment from us. Okay. Cherish living in the moment. Do that. I don't think she actually did 3 interactions. Like, I think I queued up 3, but she canceled that first one, so... We'll make sure we see 3 on the side panel here. Oh, they're hugging! Okay. Oh, we're at that stage. Alright. They got inside jokes. I see how it is. Like, what's your shoe size? Oh, Jenna. Casual conversation, of course. Okay, we're really liking to congregate around this fountain, it seems. Let me pause it and see if anyone wants to get going. Literally do anything, you guys. It seems the girls have started a conversation on the couch, though, too. That's nice. These 3 are silver-haired queens are starting to get to know each other better. Oh, why the sound? Okay, it's almost 3. No, almost 4 a.m. Which is when I'm gonna send Devonte upstairs finally to his little room to be sequestered. That's gonna end the mingling for today, but super casual, not at all pointed, never. Psh, of course not, Jenna. Nothing suspicious at all. Okay, why don't you finish? Him and Tuesday, see, whenever I let Tuesday, or like give her a directed action, her and Devonte always really hit it off and like keep talking, so I think that's a really good sign. Let's go upstairs now. I'll teleport Devonte away, and we're gonna lock this door for everyone. Definitely do not have to get my shoes custom made. That seems like a very normal, specific point that you know, is super normal to have to point out, for sure. Sims, hello. Teleport here, please. It's fine. The game's gonna have a time with this many Sims. This is to be expected. There we go. Now he's upstairs. So we'll let him do as he pleases. We'll let the girls do as they pleases. And then tomorrow at noon, it's Sims Big Slow. Yeah. Tomorrow at noon, we will have our group date. So actually, I know it's very soon to starting, but we're going to go to commercial for just a second so I can calibrate everyone's scores after the mingling day, and then figure out who's going to be going on what dates this week. So it should like genuinely be a very short break this time. I know I said that before and then it's been like 10 minutes, but this one should honestly only be 3, maybe 4 minutes. So teeny tiny one at the top of the show to calculate who's going on dates, and then we'll be right back. Okay, I'm just gonna let it play as well, autonomously let the girls do their thing in the background, so I'll let you know if any drama happens in the couple minutes I'm gone. But yeah, stay tuned, we will be right back. Y'all motherfuckers see this shit literally the second I turn it back on. Motherfucker. Oh, I don't even have the sound on yet. Y'all! See, I knew it. I saw it. I saw when I was just coming back that it said Priscilla has gained the cooking skill. And I saw that she was outside at the grill, and I was like, oh my god, wouldn't it be crazy if night 1 she starts a damn fire outside, trying to make the first meal of the house. Look it, you fools. They really tested me immediately. We'll just reload and I will stop the fire from happening. As entertaining as that was, we're not going through that again, so. We'll pretend that that did happen, though, okay? We can hate Priscilla for starting the first fire of the season and breaking our game. It's her witchcraft stunted the game because she knew that she wasn't doing great and she didn't want anyone else to succeed. That's the story that we're gonna stick with. We're not gonna purposely murder anyone, but if someone dies, not my problem. Pause. Immediately. Priscilla. Oh, she's already grilling fruit, though. If I stop her from doing that, it's not gonna stop the fire. If I just reset this object, will it stop the food on it? Reset object. Who has a cooking skill in this house that can finish this? Okay, low-key, sorry. I'm just gonna bump her cooking skill up to 5. I'll put it back at 1. I just don't want to start the fire again, so I'm gonna have her finish it. Now that she can cook, and hopefully we won't start a fire. And with the goal of averting the crisis. Reagan's in here doing some yoga, though. That's nice. De-stressing a little, honing her skills. I want to keep an eye over here to make sure the fire doesn't start, and then we'll check in with all the ladies, see what they're doing. Then at noon, we will go on the group date with our 7 lowest scored women. So that's the plan. Come on. I believe in you. Oh, that little burst of flame triggered me. Okay, she did it. Look, yay. We've done grilled fruit. I'm going to put her cooking skill maybe at 2. I'll cheat it a little just to maybe save ourselves from future fires. So, someone's setting off fireworks? That's irritating, Jenna. I'm sorry. Yeah, 4th of July was a while ago, so I'm not sure what's up there. Early Halloween fireworks? Is that a thing? They're going to end up setting 800 dirty plates around the places, too. We might end up hiring a maid, so it's not disgusting in here. Okay. So yeah, everyone's a little laggy because it's packed in this house, but it seems like a lot of the ladies are still hanging out and talking in the living room here. Ella and Johanna seem to be creating a little bond. Devonte, if you start a fire on the roof, I can't help you, buddy. I'm sorry. Oh, Elva's talking with Johanna and Haley. Okay. The other girls are just kind of standing around. Angie is heading to eat a microwave pastry, excuse me. Read that wrong. Wait, it was just sitting there. Did she just steal Posey's, microwave lava cake? Savage. What an icon. Because Posey's just kind of standing here, along with Pearl. I was about to yell at them for having glasses everywhere already, and then I realized that was clutter that I put down, so... That's what these ladies are doing. Jalen's just kind of standing at the bottom of the stairs. Natalie's still standing in front of this easel, contemplating what she's gonna be making next. Edible pasties. I mean, hey, we're not quite at that stage of the dates yet, but that is a great idea for future. Is anyone doing things upstairs? Because we're definitely missing some people, so... Yeah, okay, looks like Jessica is maybe gonna do some gaming. Oh, Tuesday is taking advantage of the sauna already. Oh, is there another one in here too? Yes, Tuesday and Jordan, sauna ladies, relaxing in our in-house sauna already. Devonte has made some food that he's not eating. Let's help his pathing out a little and get him to eat that. Is anyone outside? No. We do have one mermaid. I've noticed that the mermaids really like to be in the pool all the time, which, I mean, makes sense, but yeah, only one of the occults stay for each one? Except for the witches. Only one vampire is still here, one mermaid, one alien, but both of our witches, Priscilla and Tuesday, are both still here, so... As far as what occult shit tickles his jimmies, it seems like the magic ladies are where it's at for Devonte. Or it could have to do that some of the other occults were just kind of assholes, but who's to say? I don't have enough data research, so enough research data to make a conclusion on that. All right. Some people are already having little bladders, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people peeing themselves, even though there's plenty of bathrooms in the house, but, you know. Oh, we got a little bit of a group dinner happening out here with Posey, Jessica, Tuesday, Elva, and Priscilla. Rosabelle joining in now. That's nice. We'll watch them have their cute little outdoor dinner and kind of scroll through everyone real quick, see if there's any whims that come up about Devonte, and I'll pin them if they do. Angie wants to become friends with Haley. That's nice, but not what we're looking for. I'm only going to cycle through, you know, one retry of each whim for everyone. You don't get a bunch of chances, ladies. Sorry. Devonte doesn't have any yet. I believe I wrote down that he did have a whim to, I think, cloud gaze with Rosabelle, that I was going to make sure he followed through on at some point. So we'll maybe do that at the party later in the week. Delphine wants to cloud gaze with Angie. I don't think there's going to be any whims involving Devonte and the ladies quite yet. It's a little early, so maybe someone will surprise us, though, and have some strong feelings for him, so Johanna's probably the best bet to potentially have a Devonte whim, to be honest. Okay. Oh, no. Who is Jalen? Oh, she must have walked in on someone in the bathroom. Whoops. Jalen really needs to start putting herself out there. I feel like she's really at the bottom of the totem pole. Not even with my score knowledge, because I don't remember everyone's scores, but I just feel like I never see her in the show, you know? She's just never around. Oh, Elva wanted to... I mean, the whims about other girls are at least interesting, so Elva wants to be funny with Delphine. That's nice. Okay. Hello. Jessica wants to be mischievous to Haven. Okay. Couple little friendly rivalries starting to form. And so does Rosabelle. Okay. Rosabelle and Jessica being our little pranksters so far, apparently. Maybe that's what they were talking about in this dinner conversation. Just talking about pranking Haven at some point. I know all of your bladders are full. Just go to the bathroom then. I can't help Sims if they're stupid. It's not my problem. Oh, Priscilla wants to chat with Johanna. Okay. I don't know if I trust that. That sounds innocent enough, but it's Priscilla, and I don't trust her, so... Oh. Natalie also wants to get to know Johanna. Almost to the end of the list here. Evelyn doesn't have any. God, everyone still really likes Haven. That's something I was realizing kind of going back through the first stream to write the recap. Because, yeah, Posey wants to chat with Haven. Everyone really likes Haven, and I kind of forgot how much Evelyn didn't really put herself out there. So hopefully Evelyn can have more chances to get in the ring, because poor girl is just so shy and, like, introverted, it seems. But Posey also wants to chat with Haven and chat with Priscilla. Interesting. Maybe Priscilla's only friend? Time will only tell, I guess. Okay. Yeah. As I suspected, no one really has strong thoughts about Devonte. We can do another quick sweep of the house. I think everyone's mainly just going to the bathroom and stuff right now. How's Devonte doing? Are you okay? I am, for the record, when we go on the group date, I am just going to cheat up their needs that are really low, because I can't deal with people passing out all over the place. That's the only cheating that's going to happen a little bit, is stuff with needs, because I just want dates to go well without them, you know, like I said, passing out everywhere or peeing themselves in front of each other constantly. It's just not a good look. So, like, look at how many of their icons are red already, because they're so uncomfortable, because no one can take care of themselves. Ari texting some people. Oh, for the record, I did have Ari come in to take the portraits on the wall, actually, so... Because she was the main one who had a photography hobby, I brought her in to take everyone's portraits. So, a little fun fact for you guys. Okay. Let's see if the game can handle me fast forwarding a little bit. Elva, you don't need to nap outside. There are literally 18 beds in here. Faye looks like talking through some of her embarrassment. I thought someone else was in the bathroom too, but okay. Oh, Johanna's about to pee herself. Is that our first bladder failure on the lot? Good job. Didn't even do the, like, fouling sound. Portrait wall is nice. Thank you, Oni. Yeah, I think it looks really good. I like doing that anytime I've done this in the past. I think it's a nice little added touch. Makes it feel real. Especially once the people go home and we start blacking out some of the pictures. It'll be fun. My God. This is just the smelly crew standing here, I guess. Wow. Solidarity in our discomfort, I guess. Okay, well, it's almost noon, so I'm going to head back up to Devonte here. He's very tired, but we're just going to bump that up. We're going to pretend he slept through the night, you know. Since it's almost noon, which means we will be heading out for our first group date of the season. Now, the group date's going to be with the 7 ladies who have the lowest score after their day of mingling. And for this week, those people are... I'm trying to decide if I want to list them out before we just go on the date or not. I think I'll wait until we go because it's only 8 minutes anyways. Let's just fast forward till noon. Alright, it's noon. Let's head out. And we will head out with the 7 with the lowest scores. So got a bad block here because too many. Alright, so for our first group date, we're going to be going to the park. This is the Magnolia Fair Fun. Any lot that we go to on a date is available in the gallery. I don't have the names of the people who made them. I'm very sorry, but if you search that specific name in the gallery, you should be able to find these lots because they're all community curated. So we're going to the Magnolia Fun Fair, and the 7 with the lowest scores that will be going with us on this group date are going to be Natalie, Priscilla, Evelyn, Reagan, Jalen, where is she? See, I can't even find her on the, like, social menu. Angie, and Elva. So those are the 7 that have the lowest scores currently. Hopefully some of them can boost those on this group date, mingling with Devonte. So they're going to have 5 hours to hang out and do whatever they want. I'm going to have him scope the surroundings as soon as we get there, see if any of them specifically catch his eye, and we'll give them an extra bonus action. And then at the end of the date, whoever has made the biggest impression from this group date is going to get an extra 3 hours alone with Devonte, where she will receive a rose if that goes well. Look at this. This is a really cool lot. I think it's supposed to be like a little county fair or something, is the vibe I got when I placed it. So it's really cute, actually. There's more activities for little kids than adults, but it's still just a fun, cute setting, I think. And I also gave it the festival lot trait, which is a mod from Kawaii Stacy, I think. I haven't tried it yet, so I don't know if it's working, but okay. Be free, Sims. Do as you wish. So oh, I wanted to have him sculpt the surroundings before they all dispersed, but hopefully if he goes over here kind of in the middle of everyone. Wait, here. Go here together. Since we're all congregating by the bathrooms for some reason, maybe they're all triggered from bladder failures and just trying to be prepared. Let's see if Scope the Surroundings is finally working. Are all of them around? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Get to see their cute little hot weatherwear outfits as well. Okay, let's try and scope the surroundings. Let's see if it's working this time. Let's see which out of the group he's most attracted to currently. Okay, I think that feature is just broken. But Wicked Whims is not updated, so that's not on me. Unless, damn, is he really just literally not attracted to any of them? Because I find that hard to believe. There's some stunning ladies in here, but, alright. Why don't we have him... Oh! Reagan going in for the kill. Oh, look at that! Reagan being the first one to walk up to him and conversate. That's how you should do it, bitch. Going in and pulling a "can I steal you for a second?" Talking about Winterfest, apparently. What are you guys doing? You're cheersing. What are you cheersing? Oh, is that part of the festival lot, maybe? Okay, well, she's having a little drink, a little cheers with him. Putting in the work. So they seem to be having a nice little chat. It's very hot out. Oh, they took a little selfie together. That's cute. Okay. Throwing some confetti. Cute. Okay, everyone's over here playing chess, it seems. Trying to show off how smart they are. I see you guys. I see your ploy. Trying to look like little geniuses for Devonte. Very impressive. Is she? Oh my god. I didn't know if he was being mischievous to her or the other way around, but as long as they're both into it, then sure. Go for it. Oh, bitch, what are you doing? She is drunk. Look at her. Toasting with the wrong hand, girl. Sims Bachelor conversation topics are never what you expect. Exactly. They're constantly surprising me. He's feeling tense because we haven't bought anything in a while and he's materialistic. Okay, I'm gonna cancel these fucking cheers interactions in a minute because I'm tired of it. Elva, why don't you come down here and join the action a little more? Oh, she is upset from witnessing some flirting in person. She did not like that. What's she about to do with him? Oh, she's gonna go chat to Devonte, though. Okay. Miss some flirty putting himself out there. Putting herself out there, excuse me. Right next to Priscilla, too. That's pretty cool. Oh. Okay, interesting. He tried to go in for the hug with her, but she didn't like it. But then she retaliated right with a flirt. Maybe to try and make him feel like I do like you, I just don't know what I'm doing. You know what? We stand the unflirty queen. I'm rooting for her. I'm rooting for her to break through her shell and succeed, you know? They're getting along in a friend way, at least, which is cute. That's good. Duh. Priscilla looks sad. Oh, well, go get your man then if you want him. Come on. Oh, what just happened? Did she just stomp on him? What the fuck? What are they doing? They're a mischievous little bunch, apparently. My goodness. Why is he feeling... Oh, hold your horses from unsuccessful romance. With an unflirty sim. Maybe Devonte's trying too hard. Unflirty sims don't like to be romanced. It's going to be very interesting to see how Elva progresses in this competition, to be honest. Because that unflirty trait, man. Not really the point of The Bachelor, but being his friend seems like a good move to stick around. Yeah, it'll at least get your relationship high enough to stick these first couple of weeks. Because we're not really paying attention to Romance Bar until, I think, top 7 or so. I don't remember the exact stipulation I had written down, but, we got a bartender here. We got Izzy Fabulous bartending, so I'll finally get some more drinks. They are just pranking it up over here. Wow. All the smarty pants still just playing chess. Okay, I'm gonna actually, as much as I like this and I like them getting along, I'm gonna stop that conversation, bring him over here, you know, maybe give someone else a chance to talk to him with the last hour or so we have in this group date. Oh, everyone's getting chips because they're hungry. Jalen, honey, I really need you to, like, put yourself out there more. Come on. Just gonna reset him real quick. Okay. Let's see. Hold on, let me pause so we don't waste any time and just see if anyone has whims about him. So we can maybe direct some more action. Let me know in the chat as well, everyone watching, if you guys want to maybe throw a bone to a specific person on this date. If there's someone you specifically maybe think Devonte would jive well with, that you want to see interact with him, we can give him a free action. If you're like really feeling for someone and think they deserve a specific shot at a convo, you know? let me know. Okay, yeah, all the girls still just have whims about each other, which, I mean, it's great. Be yourselves, make friends. Reagan wants to flirt, though. She's at least feeling flirty, even if it's not specifically toward Devonte, so not a bad sign. Okay, yeah, none about Devonte yet. You have anything about any of these ladies? No, not yet. Okay. Oh, he does want to flirt with someone. He at least has a win. I'm going to pin that. Because if you guys want to let me know who he should maybe flirt with, throw them a bone. Because he does want to flirt, he's just not sure who with. So, fuck off, Logan. You went home. I think I heard someone say Natalie should get a shot. Alright, let's go. Let's go at least, you know, start a conversation with Natalie. Because I agree she deserves a shot, too. She, low-key, behind the scenes info a little bit, she has the lowest score out of everyone, so she's definitely the one with the lowest out of the lowest groups, so girl really needs to do something. Girl with the red hair, Reagan. Should we go talk to Reagan a little bit? Yeah. Okay. You mean just talk to, or should we throw a flirt at Reagan? Because they were talking like quite a bit at the beginning of this group date, so. Yeah, okay, with 10 minutes left, since he wants to flirt with someone, who should we give one free flirt to? And then I'll look at peep these scores real quick and see who gets to be on a little bit of a one-on-one, gets a couple hours alone with him. Should we throw one flirt Reagan's way and see how it goes, or? Because I'm down to do that. I like Reagan too. Not to give my personal opinions. Any personal opinions are not going to give bias in the show. Don't worry. Just forgot who's there. Well, thanks, Scaff. On the date, we have Priscilla, Reagan, Elva, Natalie, Evelyn, Angie, Jalen. Okay. All right. We'll let him keep conversing with Natalie since they've struck up a conversation here. And then we're just going to throw one simple, innocent flirt Reagan's way. And then I will check scores real quick and see who gets to have a little bit of some one-on-one time. Okay. All right, and with that, literally finished flirting right at 5 o'clock. So, I think they'd be well suited. I agree. I think Reagan is a strong contender for sure. Let me just switch to the screen real quick. You can converse among yourselves if you have any ideas of who might be getting this one-on-one time or not, or who you'd like to at least. Let me peep these scores real quick and we'll see who's gonna get 3 hours alone with him real quick, and hopefully a rose as long as it goes well. So I have a suspicion who it might be. He did like that, Jenna, so I mean, I think it was a good move, and she seemed to be into it too, so they're definitely getting along so far. Okay, just a couple more, y'all. Very interesting. Honestly, most of the scores for everyone on this group date are pretty close. They were a little more spread out before the date, I think, but they're much closer now. Oh my god. Okay. That's actually a tiny bit of a surprise. So, a couple people definitely had a valiant effort. Oh, right, yes. Gav has to go to work, so, wish him a good night at work, and I'm gonna actually, I'm gonna tell you who is getting the one-on-one date in a second, and then I'll leave for just a minute while I lock the door behind him. But even though Reagan and him had quite a good conversation. We threw a little flirt. They were both clearly into it. It was very close. There's 1 point between these two people, but turns out someone had a little bit more chat than Reagan, and it was a little bit higher, 1 point ahead of Reagan. And actually, Elva slipped in there, and she's going to be winning our 3 hours of one-on-one time. So I'm going to send everyone else home. I'm going to stop what they're doing and send them home. And Elva is going to get 3 hours alone with Devonte. So even though she is very unflirty and awkward, you know, hopefully, this time alone will maybe help her come out of her shell a little bit and help her be more comfortable around him. So I think that's great for her. I'm very, very shocked. Yeah, I'm shocked as well. Wait, is Priscilla playing with the dollhouse? That's cute. Is she childish? I don't remember. Yeah, I really thought it was going to be Reagan, but, oh, Natalie, I'm so sorry. I know you were still talking to Devonte, but later, honey, at the party. I was very surprised. I was like, it's going to be Reagan. I know Elva might be close, but I wasn't expecting her to be above Reagan, so that's pretty crazy. Where is she at? We're going to go, I'm going to be a little more lenient on directing actions, well on, like, these personal dates after the group dates, you know, to at least get the ball rolling a little bit. So let's maybe go chat. Hold on, where's a cute area to hang out in this place? Let's go chat over by the carousel. Is there like an upper level, or is that just, no, okay, the stairs are just for decoration. Yeah, let's go here together. They should be the only two in the group now. Okay. I'm going to get them talking. I'm just gonna leave it there though, and I'm gonna just leave this playing. You guys can watch whatever's happening. Let me know if anything, you know, crazy happens to happen while I'm gone, but I'm gonna run for 2 seconds and let Gav out of the house so he can go to work, and then I will be right back, but the Sims will be staying, so BRB. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I know they kind of walked off right away, so I wanted to at least put the camera on them, playing some chess together, but I think it's about time for their time to end. I will, let's see, is the game playing? Okay, it is. I just didn't know if the volume was actually on for the game. They were just being quiet though. But I think they had a nice little chess game together, so let's see. Does she have to go to the bathroom too? Yeah. I'm gonna let them use the bathroom really quick. Oh, kitten, you're climbing everywhere. Would you guys say the day went well, though? I think it did. So I think we're gonna give her a rose. I mean, pretty much never do I not give a rose in these scenarios. Mwah. Go away now, kitty. Ugh, cat hair everywhere now. So we're gonna see if hopefully the chess game got them thinking about each other. I think so. I feel like that was maybe a good kind of cute silent little way for them to bond, you know, especially because she's not a very talky or flirty person. I think intellectual bonding like that is really beneficial to getting to know her better. So I wanted to actually, I forgot to do this beforehand, but I wanted to buy a bunch of roses because the actual offer rose romantic gesture kind of takes a long time to build up to having, so I wanted to buy a bunch of roses for him to just give as gifts, you know, to symbolically act as giving out roses for the pre-rose ceremony roses. So we'll go give that. Let's see if we can give it as a friendly gift, because I don't think she's gonna like it if we give it as a romantic gift, but a good gift. There we go. we'll give her a rose. Left to get comfy. That is all good, Jenna. I just came back to you from locking the door behind Gav as he went to work. So I think Devonte and Elva's date, well, sort of uneventful. I think they had a nice, quiet, intellectual bonding time. So Elva is going to get a rose pre-ceremony. And she seems happy about that, so that's good. I'm going to send them both home now. It is time to come back. Oh, and they became good friends with each other. Okay, they definitely had a good time then. I think that was definitely really good for both of them to let Elva come out of her shell a little more alone. So we'll head back now and go through the night and see what the rest of the ladies are up to. And then tomorrow at noon will be a one-on-one with the girl with the middle score. So, Kitten, you're very cute and I love you, but you're sitting right on top of my notes. Oh, Faye's cooking. We better be careful. Or not? What the hell, game? Okay. Okay. Yep. It's what I thought was gonna happen. So that's fun. We are getting a fire anyways. If you don't put this out and if it glitches again, I'm going to scream. You okay? You done? Like, I know you're disgusting, but... Oh, that's the vampire Wakoni. So Vlad is a vampire. That's Daddy Vlad. We don't like him. You know what? Natalie's the paranoid one, but I guess she has reason to be. Because shit like this does apparently happen to her, so... Wild, man. Oh, goodness. That one was fine. That one was fun because we fixed it and it didn't glitch out, so I'm fine with that happening. Okay, there's still a lot of them that are just standing outside for some reason. Let's pause and see if that helps. Haley literally just stood up here with her gaming rig the whole time, so I was rooting for her, but if she burns to death, oh, yeah, well, hopefully she won't. I mean, my goal is to not lose anyone as far as them dying, like, lose them permanently, but I'd rather that not happen. Oh my god, Evelyn is my new favorite, finally cleaning, okay, well, I'm gonna make her actually do it. Finally cleaning up the piss puddles by the door. True MVP. A real trooper, I'd say. Devonte, how you doing? I know everyone's stressed because of the fire, but, like, why don't you just have some chicken nuggets? Let's go through and see how everyone's doing, and also, cheat everyone's cooking skill to 2. Oh, hers is already at 2. Bless. Actually, I guess while we're sitting here, I might as well let you guys in on some information that I think that you will be happy about. But when looking at the scores, looking at literally who is the middle score out of everyone, that's Miss Delphine. So Delphine will be getting our one-on-one date once we reach noon today. So we'll be spending some alone time with her. That'll be good for her. Reagan's back to her yoga. That's nice. She's gonna be the yoga bitch in the house, I can tell. She's the one using the yoga mat the most, so. Sorry, this is kind of tedious work right now, trying to reset them, but hopefully it should help. Oh, some of them maybe don't need to be. She's gaming. So Faye wants to be funny with Delphine. Something about fish for an hour. Oh, she does want to. She has angling ace aspiration, doesn't she? Oh my gosh, and chat with Delphine. Okay. Oh, Jalen is out here having a bladder failure. I feel like Jalen's really just having a rough time of it lately. She's not doing well at all. Yikes. This poor girl. Prospects don't seem to be great on her end. Okay, Evelyn, thank you for trying to mop this, but you've been mopping for hours. It's still there. What is happening? Delphine seems like a sweetheart. She is. Love her. She's definitely one of the other fan favorites, I think. So we're rooting for Delphine. Hopefully this one-on-one time with Devonte goes really well. Oh my god, why is Elva so angry? I think she's okay. She seems to be doing actions without resetting, so wants to be friends with Delphine, but nothing about Devonte. Okay. Delphine is definitely the most popular one right now. It's usually Tuesday, but I think at the moment Delphine seems to, or sorry, Haven. Haven is definitely the one that Haven's the one that everyone wants to talk to all the time, but it's definitely Delphine right now. I'm gonna probably download her because I think she'd make a great honey with one of my Sims. Daw! That's so cute and sweet, and you better give me all of the pictures and tell me updates on them so much if you do that. Posey just had an accident. Did she? Yeah, everyone out here is like really broken. I don't know what's happening. This is the new Dirty Girls Club. Oh, she's working. Okay. I'm gonna go through and click on. I don't know why I wasn't doing this and trying to type. This is easier. You ladies, please fix yourselves. What are you doing? Looking like clowns out here. Stop. Everyone's being themselves because they're dumb. I don't know. I know there's not probably enough toilets for 18 people, but there's a good amount of toilets. You should be able to take care of yourselves like adults. Thank you. There's 1, 2, 3, 5 if you want to count the bushes. So maybe I should add more, but it'll fuck up the architecture and I don't want to do that. So alright, is anyone here? We'll reset all the bitches out on the curb too. Because they're also not doing well. But yeah, you'll for sure have to tell me what happens if you do download Delphine whenever she does go home. If she goes home, I mean, we don't know. She could win. I mean, I will still upload. When we get to the end, I will still upload the winner and Devonte. If you guys want them, you can do whatever you want with them. Keep them together, break them up if you're unhappy with the results, whatever. But that's just how quickly Delphine will be available to you guys is the question. Oh, some Pearl making her damn mermaid squeaks. Some of them have bladder infections as well, which I need to get rid of. If anyone has bladder infection that I notice, I'm just getting rid of it because I think it's annoying and it just makes Sims stand there and pee themselves all day, so. Slice of life is a, oh no, Natalie. Do I trust this? We're gonna do what I did last time with Priscilla, reset this and then cheat her cooking up because I don't want a repeat, bitch. We just fixed this and I'll be damned if it happens again, I swear. Oh, did it actually reset the object that time? Cool, okay. Save, that is a good idea. I will save again. But yeah, I'm not sure who's gonna win yet. I mean, it's very early. It's early to call that. I think there are some front runners, but who knows if that'll be. Oh, Angie. Oh, buddy. Who knows what could happen between now and like 9 weeks from now? So a lot could happen. Some of these people who are lower on the totem pole might rise up. Some of the people at the top might fuck it up. So I don't know. We'll have to see. God, Jordan just has a fetish for this fountain. She's always by it. Who was texting Devonte? Oh, it went away. Okay. If any of you guys do download anyone who's gone home, though, you have to let me know. I say that in the document if you haven't checked it out, but you gotta take pictures or at least message me updates or put updates in the Sims channel in the Discord because I would love to see what these girls are getting up to in your saves if you put them in there. I think that would be super fun. Oh, I forgot Evelyn's squeamish. She's the squeamish one and she's the only one mopping up all of the pee puddles. Oh, poor thing. Rip. Okay. Yeah, sorry some of the just hanging out autonomous stuff isn't super entertaining because there's a lot of Sims. They're usually a little bit more active as well when I play, but I think since I'm also streaming, it's not happy. And moving especially slow. But the more people go home, the more that they will just be kind of hanging out and doing things, so have no fear, we'll at least on the dates get to do more things. And during the party, I'll direct a little bit more action to try and get stuff going. These Sims are a mess. Angie's at least chilling out in the hot tub now. Still filthy, just getting her filth all in that hot water. That's pretty disgusting, but Logan's asking Posey to go to a concert, and if you missed the beginning, Posey's actually started a little bit of a romance with Logan, which is interesting, so trying to ask her on a date apparently, but no honey, we're in the bachelor house now. Just because you didn't make it doesn't mean we didn't as well, so I don't have the doors locked, like they're allowed to leave the house if they want, but I mean, they're not allowed to just go out and do things with other people. Is she calling Posey again? Bitch, now there's a circus. Logan's thirsty for her alien bitch. She misses her, I guess. Oh, the alien voices are always so startling, too. Oh, no. Oh, poor Pearl is, like, super dehydrated, too. Little mermaid. Okay, I'll help her out here. Tell her to go shower. If you guys have any ideas of what we should do about some of these scandals as well, like when maybe these girls should tell Devonte, if they should, should we maybe just have the other girls come back at some point and tell Devonte what's up? I don't know. I haven't quite planned it out yet. I think I need to see how far these people make it in the first place, you know? Devonte, buddy. He has barely been taking care of himself as well, but she was standing there for hours, I know. Stupid Sims. Again, the autonomy will get better the less people are in the house, so we're just gonna have to deal with it for a couple weeks, but hopefully it's not too boring. Ew, Posey's just like, I guess Johanna is pretty disgusting as well, so they're commiserating, I guess. It's almost noon though, which means that Devonte will be going on his one-on-one date with Delphine. So that should be fun. That's coming up in just a minute. So stay tuned. We'll see how they get on when they have some one-on-one time together. Yeah, we're just going to cheat this stuff up. Okay, I'll just fast forward through to noon real quick here, and then we will take him and Miss Delphine out. So they're going to be going on a one-on-one date to the Blanc roller rink. It's right across the street here. Again, we having a cute little roller date. Hello, okay. And they're going to hang out from noon till 8 p.m. And then Delphine will also get a rose, just like Elva, as long as it went well, which I think it's going to. Like I said, there's rarely a time when a rose is not given out on one of these, I guess, unless they just get into an all-out knockout brawl. Gonna pretend Delphine's been taking care of herself. Exactly. We're just gonna pretend they all have. I'm gonna cheat her needs up so she is fine, but... we will see how this goes. So I will make him actually talk to her a little bit on this date, since, you know, he's chosen her for the one-on-one. I feel like it's fair to direct a couple of one-on-one interactions, but mainly just try and get the conversation going, and then I'll let them talk about whatever they want. So I think I will also save once we load in as well, just to be safe, so we're all set up for this moment. This is a cute little roller rink too. Look at this. Isn't this fun? I actually really like this a lot, so. Oh, I should have cheated her needs up before we saved, but whatever. Okay. Oh boy, yeah, she's not having it. Well, we'll leave social and fun a little down because, I mean, they'll definitely be... Those needs will be going up during this date, so... Oh, he's autonomously... Oh, what was he about to say? Okay. I'll make him go talk to her because he was totally about to just say something to her, but she walked off to the bathroom. Excuse me, Ayana. No, I do not want to go grab brunch with you. I'm still on the show, bitch. I think Delphine was like Ayana's only friend in that group. Alright, let's see. Express happiness. So happy to be out on a date with you, Delphine. Get to know you a little better. Okay. The rink seems kind of small for a one-on-one date. It might be even better. Exactly. Oh. Look at Ari! Still trying to get her in on the show. Damn. I've been thinking opposites attract. This might be crazy, but let's have lunch and see if things get spicy. Girl, you were evicted. I'm so sorry, but you missed your chance. You shot your shot, and you knocked him out. So, oh, what is he talking about? Excuse me? Devonte getting forward talking about woohoo on the first date. My goodness. Oh, he has a whim about her. Oh, he wants to cloud gaze with her. That's cute. Okay, let's go do that before I have them roller skate, actually. While it's still nice and sunny out. You being mischievous. He is so much more mischievous than I was expecting. My goodness. He's constantly trying to, like, prank them and do mischievous actions. She was not into it, though. Let's see if cloud gazing can maybe repair some of that, though. Oh, is that her hot weather wear? That's very fancy, but cute. Okay. Oh, this is cute. They are cute together. I mean, I could see it. I'm into it. Duh. Those losers refusing their rejections, right? Let them have a good little time doing some cloud gazing. This is really cute. Duh. With the house right down the road. Okay, and then I'll cue them up to do some roller skating once that's done. I don't know if social interactions actually, or like they have social interactions while they're skating or not, but at least raise their fun some, do a nice bonding activity together. It at least looks cute for the show. Oh, and she has 0 athletic skills, so she might be very bad at this. Does he not either? Yeah, this is the first time they're doing anything fit, so, like, athletic at all, so I'm expecting them to fall on their asses at least once, but cute. Laying on the sidewalk seems real uncomfortable, but it's adorable, right? I agree. Just like the real Bachelor, there's no one else here, so we apparently rented out the place for this date. Yeah, they're really stumbling. Oh! Delphine was the first to fall. What did I say? I knew someone was gonna bust their ass on this rink, but... Oh, he wants to order a drink. We can... Yeah. Let's get drinks for the group, actually. Order drinks for group. Oh gosh. I forgot I was gonna bring up a menu. What should we drink? Let's just get a couple gin and juices for them. I guess that's cute. Let her skate a little more, practice some more while he grabs drinks for both of them. Oh, excuse me? Well, apparently Devonte's very attracted to our bartender. Maybe not the best sign while on the date, like on a date with someone else, but, you know. Oh, she's still got like skate shoes on. There we go. They're talking a little more. This is going well. Cute. Oh, it's only 4 p.m. too? Wow. I thought it would be later. I don't know if that's a good or bad sign, but... Just kind of silently drinking here, huh? Let's see if they have whims about each other. I mean, he's feeling flirty. I have a feeling that's more about the bartender than her, but... She wants to flirt with someone, though. Should we maybe just go in and do it? Throw a little flirt his way, see how it goes. Oh, he has one about her. Okay. Oh, he wants to get to know her. Okay, that's good. He wants to do a skating routine, though. I don't know if that's a good idea with your minimal skill buddy, but... Oh my god, look at him! What a quick learner. Oh, never mind. It was cool for a second. It was really impressive for a minute, buddy. Yeah, check out the bartender apparently forgetting why he's here, right? Oh my goodness. Look at that spin. He's doing a little technique, like a little routine for her, I think, showing off. Is she watching? There, now she is. Wow, gorgeous. It's all for you, Delphine. Oh, I don't know what she thinks about it, but... Okay, why don't you guys maybe dance together since it looked like she wanted to do some dancing over here. I think that would be nice. I'll have him get to know her as well since that's what he wanted to do. Oh, look at him in blue and her in orange. They're wearing like complementary colors. That's really cute. They look good. They look good in these outfits especially. Let's see. Get to know. Yeah, I don't think he ever actually fell over in the routine, but didn't really nail every trick, unfortunately, but... And he's embarrassed by it, but... 10 hours for an embarrassing skating routine, my goodness. That didn't need to bruise your ego that much, my guy, but okay. Sparked by clouds. Get up and keep dancing with her, buddy. I didn't mean for you to stop dancing and sit down. Let's be friendly with her now. Okay, we could do that. I mean, she's making a good impression. He's having a lot of thoughts about her, so... Maybe ask for reassurance, how she's feeling, you know, because I don't know if he knows exactly how she feels, especially after seeing his bad routine. Maybe he thinks, you know, she's not into it anymore, so... Who knows? She doesn't have a lot of thoughts about him. See, I don't know how she feels about Devonte, though. Because she's slowly making a bigger impression on him, but I don't actually know where her feelings lay. Like, is this just a friend thing, or does she maybe feel a spark there? Is there any kind of romantic connection? That's what I'm not sure of right now. Because they for sure get on, but in a romantic sense, I don't know. Yeah, wants to be funny with her. We'll be funny. We'll joke around. It is very early, but, you know. Things move fast on The Bachelor is all I'm saying. So there's only so long you can stay in that, like, friend area with someone. I'm not going to say friend zone, because yikes, but... Devonte decided to retire from skating already, and Delphine barely noticed it. Yeah. That's a good summary. Seems he was maybe telling a story about getting pantsed in high school or something. Great idea for a first date, I think. I mean, what do I know about dating, but... Oh, she wants another drink. That's maybe a good idea. Yeah, let's go get some drinks, bitch. I'll have him go to get another one as well. Just order your favorite drink. I feel like she's the type that she's slow to fall but falls hard. That's a good point. I can see that being true, totally. I mean, I don't think it's a bad thing that they're very friendly right now. We're just gonna have to see how this progresses, you know. She's definitely in a good spot so far. with only an hour left, you know, having one more drink of the night, I'd say for sure she's getting a rose. So I would not worry about her at all. What is his favorite drink? Oh, mimosa. Cute. Mimosas are good. I feel you, Devonte. Even though the lighting is very bad over here. Okay, finish off your little drinks together, and then we'll stand up and give her a rose for the night, because he definitely had a really fun time on this date. If nothing else, she's someone he can have a lot of fun with, I think, for sure. And that he's starting to feel close to, so we are on the right track, definitely. Alright. Haven doing some video gaming at home, apparently. Yeah, I know your bladder. Shut up. Shut up and give her a rose. There we go. I will maybe switch to that being a romantic gift a couple weeks in. I just don't want to, you know, be too hot and heavy week 1. So yes, Miss Delphine has a rose as well. Pre-ceremony, she is for sure safe, along with Elva. Going well so far, and they had a nice date together, spent some strong bonding time one-on-one, so I think that went well. And we're coming to our last couple events of the episode here, now that our one-on-one date is finished, as they run back across the street to go home. Even though we'll still have to sit through a loading screen, which is stupid, but look how pretty the sunset is. Wow. Gorgeous. The Sims can be pretty sometimes. There it is. We will go through the night as fast as possible with as little fires as possible. I will try and stop people from cooking if they try. Without a higher cooking skill anyways. And then yeah, tomorrow afternoon at 5 p.m. we will start. We're going to have a cocktail party in the backyard tonight. So first week's going to be a cocktail party in their evening wear again. We're going to hang out by the rose ceremony area. You know, have some drinks, mingle a little bit. And then whoever has the highest score at the end of that has, you know, put in some effort at the party, seemed to be talking to Devonte some, made an impression, will also get a rose, and then we will take one more quick commercial break as I tally the scores and get everyone set up for the rose ceremony, and then we'll come back and do a quick rose ceremony and see which 3 people will be going home, and that'll be it for the night. So just a rundown of what we have to look forward to for the rest of this episode. So yeah, should be fun. I'm excited to see who's going to go home. That feels weird to say, but I think it'll be interesting who is still at the bottom. I think a couple of those girls that were near the bottom from the group date that didn't put a ton of work in really need to go to work at the party if they want to stay. So I'm definitely worried for a few of them, you know. All right, buddy, let's get you back up to your little abode. God, it is really pretty out. I don't think I've played a new Crest since I added some different shaders, like graphic settings to my game. This is gorgeous. I'm feeling it. Okay, come on, game. There we go. All right. Why are we losing money? Who's doing things? Oh, people are painting. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of hobbies happening. Oh, I was so upset at seeing someone cook, but it's Priscilla. I cheated her score up to 5, her skill points. We should be okay if she's trying to make food. Yes, it is. So Uzziah, if you missed the beginning of the stream, is Pearl's child that she had with Nina Caliente. Like, literally, it was just born right before the show, so I don't know, not to speculate, but were those genuine reasons she broke up with Nina, her baby mama, or was it to go on the show? Who knows? Don't think Pearl will be sticking around for too long. I don't know. I mean, I guess we will have to see. Someone's definitely peeing themselves up there, but I don't think that's an awful prediction, Oni, especially if she did break up with Nina, come on the show. Can you talk scandal? I mean, I don't... Devonte is like a really good sim, so doing something for that kind of superficial of a reason. Oh, didn't mean to show you his relationship panel. Doing something for that superficial of a reason, I don't know if he'd like. He is also materialistic, though, so I guess you never know. I feel like it maybe depends on how good of a schmoozer Pearl is. This is just assuming that Pearl wasn't genuine in her breakup either. I mean, she could be. It's just the timing seems a little sus, right? Oh, Tuesday girl. Okay, let's help you out, because... Yikes. As the fan favorite, I can't leave you looking like a mess. Okay, try and hurry through this night and through the morning of tomorrow so we can get to the cocktail party at 5 p.m. Pearl and Devonte go on a date only for Nina to show up. Oh my god, I mean, look, production's got connections. Anything could happen. I don't know. Ooh, Faye's red. Why is she angry? Is it just because she's hungry? No, she's just feeling annoyed. Ooh. She's just watching TV by herself, all annoyed. Okay. Oh, I think I put all these heat lamps around because last time I was doing Bachelor, I was doing it in the spring and it was pretty cold. I think I'm gonna... I won't go into build buy mode right now and do it, but I want to put those away once we get to the cocktail party because I think they'll just be in the way of the Sims. I don't think we'll need them. It shouldn't get too cold at night, I don't think, since it's summer. Okay. Oh, Angie is also very annoyed. Wow. I don't think I've seen anyone sleep in these beds either. I'd like to point out Reagan's everyday wear as well, as she's farting in the middle of the room. I just really like Reagan's everyday wear. It's one of the ones that I'm most keen on of all of the girls, so I was low-key happy that Reagan stayed around at least one more week just to see more of that outfit because we hadn't seen it yet and it's a really good one, so. Oh, poor Evelyn's feeling insecure, probably because I think she's probably worried about her place going to the rose ceremony tomorrow because she's really not spoken to Devonte much at all. I don't know if he has much of an impression of her at all, you know. So, poor thing, but it's maybe a little justified. Okay. Let's reset some people, man. I might add another bathroom upstairs at least. I'm gonna make a note of that. Although I don't know that the lack of bathrooms is the problem, but I think they're all just disasters because there's too many of them in one household. More floor puddles. Yeah, I'm gonna, hold on. Devonte, can you hire a maid if we don't have one yet? Not a live-in one, I just want a reoccurring one. Does it take that long to call a maid? He's just looking for the right one, I guess. The best maid service in Simville. Okay, scheduled maid, please. And I'll unlock this door for employees just so the maid can get in here too. We'll arrive tomorrow at 10 a.m. Perfect. Okay. I'll help Devonte out with his needs here. Hopefully he does those actions. Maybe scroll through his whims a little more a couple times. See if he has any whims about any of the ladies for tomorrow. Let me look back, because I did make a note. I mentioned at the beginning of the episode saying I think he wanted to cloud gaze with Rosabelle. I made a note of it in my notebook for The Bachelor. Let me make sure it was her. Yeah, it was Rosabelle that he wanted to cloud gaze with at that first mingle meetup. So we can at least try and do that, because I know that's a whim he had that I just didn't get the chance to do there, so. Live-in maid steals Devonte's heart before the contestants have a chance. Oh shit. That'd be crazy. Now there's a scandal. There's a story. Straight up turning into Unreal in here. Which also, you guys, okay, if you've never seen the TV show Unreal, highly recommend. I think you need to watch it. Even if you don't care about The Bachelor or you don't watch it, it's so dramatic and it's so good. It's just a really good show, honestly. And I think everyone should see it. I highly recommend it. It has a lot of badass female characters. There's a ton of great acting in it. I don't know. I love it. It finished sometime last year, but it's 10 out of 10 all the way through. And it kind of gives you some crazy insight into The Bachelor, because part of it was written by a former producer on The Bachelor. And she's not, like, saying that the shit that happens on Unreal is some of the stuff that happens on The Bachelor, but alright, buddy, I was trying to save you from that, and then you clowned yourself. Not my problem, I was trying to help you. Can I just delete this puddle? Thanks. Go take a shower. Why are you so broken? These dumb Sims. Haley back in the sauna Tuesday. Okay. No one is taking care of themselves. Hopefully, it should hopefully be better tomorrow once a few of them are gone. I'm gonna make Haley drink and take care of her thirst, you know. Hopefully 16 will function better than 19. It should. Logan, no. You could just turn towards the toilet, right? You were right there. You were so close. There we go. Now he's finally doing something. Have him go to sleep. He doesn't really need to be up and around until 5 p.m. I was going to fill their needs at 5 p.m. for the party so they're not upset out there, you know. Oh my god, Jordan is really having a time. Oh, she's very lonely. Well, she wants to become friends with Haven. Where's Haven at? Haven's also not doing well and lonely, so why don't you two go talk to each other? Not that I want to try and force friendships in the house either, but there we go. Go talk to each other. Oh, Posey's getting a text. Isabella this time. Oh, did the aliens kind of become friends with each other in Sequester? That's cute. Posey also really needs... Well, they all need a lot of social, but thankfully the cocktail party is tonight where they can all mingle. Wanda, it is not okay to come over. Sorry. Was that to Jessica? Sorry, your little loser girlfriend cannot come over. No. Not yet, anyways. That drama shall not be spilt, episode 2. I'm gonna kill these Sims for doing nothing. It's my fault for the game being so, like, bogged down and trying to put this many Sims in a house, but, like, I swear they usually do more when I'm not streaming also. I just think the stream is really, it's not happy also on stream and taking that much of my CPU up. Oh. I straight up thought Delphine disappeared for a second, but Delphine's chilling in the hot tub, relaxing a bit. I mean, she can really sit back and relax. She's got her roads. She is fine. She has nothing to worry about, so... couple of them T-pose in there. Oh, why is she heartbroken? Why is she so sad? She's very lonely. Why don't you two are starting to form a friendship. Why don't you two talk some more as well? Discuss interests. There we go. Okay, now they're starting to do some more actions. Okay. Oh, are they having an argument? Oh, wait, what's happening? Oh, excuse me? Sure, they're really active and interesting, but only one we can't see. Look, I'm sorry! I don't know what to tell you. They are. It's because stream takes up a bunch of my memory. They'll get more active and interesting the less people are here, too. But I think Jessica just tried to flirt with Faye. And it didn't go well. They're embarrassed, but very interesting. I think Jessica's definitely the biggest player this season so far. Don't want to go for a swim, Isabella. Jordan, bitch, I swear. Go out here. And then, oh, there we go. Hug and talk some. Get your social up some. There we go. Ew, what are they watching on TV? What is this yeehaw music? Gross. It's disgusting out here. Thank God we have a maid coming. Well, the maid should have been here by now too, shouldn't she? The maid is scared to show up. Sims is scared to load one more person on the slide. Okay. Tuesday, you made a salad without burning the house down, and you didn't even eat it. Eat it. Oh. Oh. Well, Devonte's daydreaming about the bartender from his date with Delphine, so... As he's passed out on the floor, face down, ass up. I thought I told you to go to bed. My goodness. Oh, what a mess. Oh, and he has a headache, too. Oh, God. Maid saw the floor and quit working for the service. She just couldn't handle it, I guess. Weak, your website said you could handle any level of mess. Oh, what is Faye doing? Why are you out here? Were you so embarrassed that you literally fled the house? I can storm whipping that screen door back and forth again. Making loud, scary noises. Okay. I'm sorry they really are so inactive. I don't... There's nothing I can really do until there's just less Sims in the house. I'm fingers crossed that it does work at least slightly better next week with less people in there. I'm 100% sure it will start getting better once we continue forward and, you know, kind of half the size, but these couple weeks in between, I'm not sure, but hopefully we can still make it at least somewhat entertaining in between, you know, and not have to have too heavy of a hand in the decision process. But we're gonna work with it, okay? I mean, this is a test. This is a season 1. I've done test seasons on my own, but this is like the pilot season of the actual aired show, so... You know, if there's a couple of kinks we have to work out, I'm very sorry. Girl, you have plasma pouches in your inventory. Drink them. Okay, well, since... Oh, the maid is here! Oh, hello. Who's the maid? She has the same hairdo as Pearl. Ew, excuse me? Why is she wearing a face mask? Nasty. Della good. Well, you did not do a good job. Didn't expect the floors to be flooded with 3 inches deep of urine. Yeah, every show has a rough first season, exactly. But since it's almost 5 p.m., I'm definitely going to Here, we will bump all of their needs up. Fill needs for the household. Did that work? I think it's just loading still. There we go. Okay, and we will get everyone out here. Devonte, wake up. I need to teleport him out here. Everyone else, I'll try and have them just walk out here if possible. Rosabel's already out here, which is great. And then we'll lock the doors behind them. And we'll make it a formal dress code, get them all in their nice, pretty gowns. And then, yeah, we'll have them mingle for a few hours and see who makes the best impression. After the party. And hand out one more pre-ceremony rose, and then we will be heading into our first, like, real on-the-set official dreaded rose ceremony where 3 more people will be going home. I don't know, you guys. I think there's a few names that are gonna be in a tough position. Starting out, they have a lot of work to do going into this party, so I'm sure you guys know those couple names I'm probably thinking of. Oh, look, the romance festival's in town. Perfect timing. Not that we're going to it, but, you know, romance is in the air, you guys. Theme of the show. Okay. Might take a couple tries for some people to get out here, but actually going to turn the autonomy off for now, just so that they don't leave this area while I'm trying to get them out here. And then we'll start the cocktail party. Yeah, like these bitches. No. What are you doing? No, no. And why isn't your hygiene up? I filled y'all's needs. Come on. Sim's really trying me today. Wait, what was she doing? Oh, dancing. Okay, well. Okay, is that everyone? No, Tuesday needs to come out here. And then that might be everyone. Hello, Shia. Shia has joined us for the cocktail party. She's excited. That's the maid standing out there. Okay, yeah, I think that's everyone. Let's do a final head count to double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. All right, yes, that is everyone. So I'm going to go ahead and lock the doors. This feels like Hunger Games. We're going to lock the doors for everyone that goes into the house. These ones can stay open. And then I'm going to add the lot trait. Hello, Sims. You can do it, buddy. Chug along. Speaking of that lit Strangerville Sims music, do you hear it? It's playing some right now. It's really cool, actually. I like it a lot. Okay. We'll add the formal dress codes so that they all change into their formal wear. Oh, and I didn't move the heat things, did I? Well, hold on. Let's do that real quick, just so they're not ugly and in the way. I won't sell them just in case we do need them, but just real quick. Okay. That should be good. And I will also turn autonomy back on, and then we will let them mingle for a few hours at the cocktail party. I call it cocktail party if they don't make drinks. That's not my problem, but I'm going to save real quick one more time now that we have it all set up. Romance is in the air, but not necessarily in the house. Exactly. But it's the first week, you know. There's a little bit of romance between, like, mainly him and Johanna, but... Okay, so going into the cocktail party, Elva... Oh, it's pretty quiet. I wasn't sure how quiet Sims was on stream. turn it up a little bit there. So yeah, Elva and Delphine already have roses for this week. So for anyone else, it's fair game. We'll see who makes the best impression at this party here. Give them a rose. And then yeah, we'll take one more commercial break so I can set up the ceremony, figure out who's going home. And then we'll end for the night. So we're winding down. There's only a little bit left of this episode. Hope you've been enjoying it so far. I don't think anyone going home is going to be too devastated. Like, there shouldn't be too many huge surprises or letdowns, I think, when it comes to the eliminated ladies, but we'll see. Never know, I guess. Reagan's even hit it up, so she's probably safe. That's a safe bet, I think. I wouldn't be worried about Reagan. I think most of the ladies from the group date I'd be worried about, besides Elva, because she already got a rose, and Reagan. Like, everyone else I'd be a little worried about. Especially people like Jalen and Priscilla, they just seem to not really talk. Oh, and Evelyn. They never seem to put themselves out there much at all, so. Oh, there we go, okay. So worried the game was freezing for a minute. Okay. Everyone switch into your formal wear, please. There we go. They're slowly changing there. Where is Devonte, the man himself? Will we remember who everyone going home is? I think is the better question, right? Isn't that how it always goes on these kind of shows, though? Same with Big Brother or Survivor. Like, the first few people who go home, you never remember. Like, they're so irrelevant. Okay, I'm gonna fill needs again, even though... Because some people still look nasty for some reason. Fill household needs. Oh. Ari asking us out to the romance festival. Oh, Logan asking out Posey to a talent showcase. We're only going to remember the first few people voted out because they're going to constantly be blowing our phones up. Okay, as everyone's portrait's reloading in since they changed their clothes, let's see if Devonte has any... Oh, I turned autonomy on, right? Let me just double check. Autonomy's on full. Okay. Was he overheating? Let me... Logan's coming on too strong, right? I mean, she's very intense. That's what we saw in the first day as well, and that's part of why she went home, I think. Intense, like, in the wrong way. Like, she was too mean to him, but still, intense nonetheless. Oh! He wants... Oh, Shia, hush. What? Is Belle in the room? Oh, no. There might be a cat fight happening in real life in the background soon. But he wants to get to know Rosabelle, so let's go over and talk to her. And we'll cloud gaze as well. Because like I said, I didn't forget about that whim. We'll do that one as well. Let's get to know really quick. Okay. Get to know, and then we'll ask her to cloud gaze. They look pretty cute together too, honestly. Both in black and red, yes. Oh, she's already feeling flirty, too. Looks like her, and looking at these icons down here, her and Tuesday are feeling flirty already, so... Oh, no, there it was. Asked to cloud gaze. Oh, what just happened? Did she just flirt with him? There was some kind of romantic interaction. Oh! There were hearts. There's some kind of romance starting between him and Rosabelle, at least. Not to interrupt that to cloud gaze, but I wanted to get that whim done. Oh, and he wants to make out with Joanna. Oh my goodness. I think yeah. He has the strongest, at least, lust for Joanna so far. Totally. I don't know if I don't want to make out with her just in front of everyone. I feel like I need to pull her to the side. Can we do that yet, even? Is that an unlocked interaction with her? Hold on. Let's see. Feeling flirty, but didn't want to look at him. That feels like a diss. I don't know. I don't know who's still around and like watching the stream, but any of you who are still here and watching, if you have any, you know, opinion on maybe someone we should throw a conversation line to, feel free to throw it out, just like on the group date. Any of the girls, all of the girls are available to talk to for right now, tonight. Joanna's probably safe too, yeah. I think that's also a safe bet. Okay, I'm gonna stop their cloud gazing before the relationship gets like way too high. Okay, we can't make out with Joanna yet, but I will. In lieu of making out, I'll ask her a risque question. How about that? Making out's too strong for right now. They hugging over here. Oh! Oh, she wasn't into that. Oh my goodness. Ooh, okay, well that was awkward. Yikes. Maybe we came out a little too strong with Joanna there. But I think she's trying to smooth it over. I think she was just maybe thrown off, caught off guard by that a little bit, you know? Need to sit down and figure out who I think Devonte would be good with. Valid. I mean, that is the whole point of this. I like Tuesday, Reagan, and Delphine, obviously, yes. I think those are definitely some strong front runners with the public vote, not, if nothing else. Why don't we here? Let's restock this tray as well. Oh, buddy, he's just kind of having an awkward night. Wow. Oh, maybe it's because Johanna's also super embarrassed. Yikes. Everyone's embarrassed because they've been peeing themselves everywhere. These lights should kick on in a minute, too. It's getting dark enough that they should be. Oh, or they are on. It's just... like, the lighting will get better in a minute. Say Natalie, but we already pulled strings for her this week. Ooh, maybe Faye. Okay, I like that. I think Faye hasn't gotten a chance to talk much, so... yeah, let's throw a bone to Faye. Where even is she? Wait, literally? Oh, okay. She's wearing green. She blends in with the yard. Faye, how you doing? There we go. There's the lighting. Let's go express being courageous to her. I should have brightened her day, but that works too. It's fine. We got some drinks going here for people who want them. Oh, I think I had a mirror out here to be able to buy medicine in because everyone was constantly getting sick when I first made this house. Like, my first run of The Bachelor on my Sims blog was right around when Get to Work came out, and at that time everyone was still constantly getting the illnesses from the doctor career, and it was annoying as hell. So Sims seems to have fixed that bug to some extent, so that cabinet's not necessary anymore, but I'll leave it there just so people have a mirror to check their makeup and hair, you know, gotta be looking cute for The Bachelor. Okay, well, their conversation seems to still be going well. He's talking about tanks, apparently. Oh, is Delphine gonna go for a drink? Hell yeah, girl. I'm probably gonna let this go till 12 before we give out another pre-ceremony rose, not 11 p.m. Just because this took a second to get going. I think we were a little late anyways. Oh! Oh, he wants to... he wants to confess attraction to Faye. I don't know if that's gonna go well. That seems to be a strong romance. Oh, see, she was not into it. That was too strong. I noticed that in Sims. Confess attraction is like a really intense romantic interaction. I always save it for way later into a romantic relationship. Oh, fuck. Yikes. Oh, yikes. Ooh. Express happiness, at least. So they were not vibing. Another odd conversation choice for the setting. Oof. Oh my god, and you got the fish freak squawking next to him. Yikes. Green hair. Priscilla? We can go say something to Priscilla, yeah. I feel like she needs some kind of push. Let's go brighten her day. No, the squeaking is definitely the worst part about mermaids by far. Wait, I'm sorry, real quick in the background, did you just see that look from Rosabelle? She just gave a hella flirty look over his way. I think she's vibing it too. He's definitely vibing Rosabelle and Joanna. I don't know how much Joanna's vibing on him though. She didn't seem super into it. Oh my gosh, Priscilla and Faye are like opposites of each other. Look. Faye's got black and white hair and then a green dress, and Priscilla's got green hair and a black and white dress. That's cute. That's fun. Okay. Who's he trying to flirt with? Oh, he's trying to compliment Priscilla's appearance. She's into it. Okay. Oh, more interaction. Oh, he's gonna compliment Priscilla's appearance again. Okay, so the flirting's going well with her in a strange turn of events. I was not expecting that. Wow. But it's midnight, so I'm gonna stop the interactions here, even though they are getting along. We're gonna give out one pre-ceremony rose to someone from the party, and then I'm gonna take a commercial break to figure out scores and set up the ceremony. But I think Faye is a very animated conversationalist, yeah. I think, considering how these interactions went at the party, I'm going to give my opinion. Here's how we'll do roses for the parties. I'm going to change it a tiny bit, what I'm deciding. I will give you my opinion of who I think should get the rose, and you guys can weigh in. And if you think I'm super off base, or, you know, I'm showing some biases that I don't mean to be, then you can give me your opinions as well. But what I'm thinking is he tried to talk to Joanna and flirt with her, but she was really not into it, so that didn't go very well. He tried to flirt with Faye as well, didn't go very well. Priscilla, he flirted with a little, but we needed to do prompting for that. I think I want to give the pre-ceremony rose to Rosabelle because he had a couple whims about her. She was on his mind. He wanted to do some interactions with her, and it went well. She was really receptive. They had a few good, strong bonding moments there, and she was definitely giving him some kind of looks across the yard. So I think, considering the people he spent time with at the party and how those interactions ended up, I think Rosabelle's the one we should give the rose to. What do you guys think? Does that sound fair? Or, like, what are you guys feeling? I'll give it a second for stream to catch up, obviously. Yes. Okay, we got a yes from Jenna at least. Oni, I'll at least wait for you. I don't know if Eggy's still here or not, but... Or if anyone else joined it at some point. I've not been paying attention to, like, who's in the audience still, but... Rosabelle certainly caught his attention. Okay. I also like Rosabelle a lot, honestly. So that's why I didn't want it to seem like I was being biased. But I think out of the conversations tonight, that's the one that went the best. Objectively. Okay. We're going to do it. We're going to go with Rosabelle then. So I'm going to call Rosabelle on over. Oh, hello. She's just about to go grab a drink, which is a big mood, girl. But more important things right now. Why don't you head to the little private cozy couch area? I'm going to send Devonte in here as well. Wrap up your conversation with the other ladies. Yes. And we will head in here and give Rosabelle her much-deserved rose from the party real quick. You are literally right next to the door. What is taking you so long? Hello. People must be mobile gaming because we're getting money for no reason. Okay. Oh, Elva, you already have a rose, bitch. Leave. Okay. Still gonna stick with just giving a friendly gift, though, because it's week 1. I don't know. I need to do some thinking and figure out what week I think we should change it to a romantic gift, not a friendly one, but we will at some point. Okay, let me get a better view of this here. All right. Really impressed me tonight. I think we got along well. So here is the final pre-ceremony rose. It is going to you, Rosabelle. Congratulations. Okay. Oh, did she? Oh, she didn't. She didn't like the gift, but she still did receive a rose. So, that's interesting that she wasn't super happy about getting a rose. I don't know. I don't know what we should read into that. You guys can speculate while we go to commercial real quick. So yeah, you can let me know what you think. Why was Rosabelle so disappointed getting a rose before the ceremony? Interesting. And maybe speculate about who's probably going to be at the highest of the list that doesn't already have a rose, who's going to be going home potentially. Tuesday and Johanna seem to be getting on over here. Cute. I am going to head to commercial for the last time of the night for just a few minutes while I calculate everyone's scores and set up the whole rose ceremony, figure out who's going home. So I will be back in just a couple minutes with your 3 evictees for the night. So yeah, talk amongst yourselves, give me your opinions, and I will be right back. I really need to set up commercial transition before I give a speech. I keep not doing it. Anyways, BRB everyone. A favorite among the house, and I think someone that you guys also really like as well. It is Miss Haven and her stunning red number back there. Haven, you are getting our 4th rose of the ceremony. Come get you a hug. I would give them each a friendly gift, but it's gonna take too long to do that. We're reserving the friendly gift roses for dates only. Just pre-rose ceremony roses anyways. Yeah, I don't think Haley has interacted with Devonte at all this stream. No, but she's made a strong impression if she's definitely still on his mind, you know, so I don't know, she might be a dark horse in this competition. I guess we'll have to see. Alright. Up next, getting our 5th rose of the night is another not too surprising, and I think another crowd favorite. I think you guys will be happy to hear that Reagan is for sure safe and getting the 5th rose of the night. So come get your hug, get your rose. Reagan, you can rest easy, maybe be a little less embarrassed because you've not been too much of an embarrassment because you've definitely made some kind of impression and are staying in the competition, girl. Yes. Hello. Sims. It's fine. I need to rewatch and pay attention to who gets 2 plus signs on the hug. That is some dedication, Jenna, which I appreciate. You don't have to do that, but... Reagan, audience favorite, still in the running. We're gonna pretend that she hugged him. Well, hold on. Okay, well, Jenna, you're gonna try and, like, scientifically analyze this. Hold on, let me try one more time. See if we can actually get a hug. It's just the game lagging, but we might end up running into sunrise here, but there we go. Okay, now take your place. A little clunky, but trying to figure out who he likes the best. I mean, yeah, but I know what you're trying to do. I just mean, like, you know, get it down to a science here, analyze who's making the best impression. But have my favorites, but who does Devonte like? That's a good distinction to make. Okay, that was our 5th one. So our 6th rose. I think a little bit of a surprise that she's this high at least. But our fountain fetishist herself, Miss Jordan, spent the whole episode staring at a painting, but she's at least captured his attention with that, apparently, because she's getting her 6th rose of the night. Come on up and get your spot. Jordan, why did everyone just freak out at the same time? Yeah, Elva's just gonna freak every time that they hug. It's fine. Just ignore her. I have quite a few floral dresses. I didn't notice that when making these Sims, but she's a little stuck in the curtain, but it's fine. Okay. Jordan's got her rose, so getting down to some lower scores, lower numbers here. Oh no, he's asleep and snoring so loud because his little nose is stuffy. Poor thing. Dawn. All the good get well wishes to him, as I said at the beginning, but that's really cute though. Poor thing. Okay, where are we at? 8th rose. Yes. Our 8th rose. I think you guys helped out 𝓣𝓱𝓮, and I mean, it's their own doing as well, because they apparently started autonomously flirting a bit, which definitely pushed her much higher into this rose ceremony, but it is the mean witch herself, our green queen, Priscilla. That romance boost really boosted her up into the mid-range, man. Get your rose, Miss Priscilla. Apparently, watching paint dry was more entertaining than Devonte, but it's working. Apparently. I don't know, maybe Devonte just thinks she's, like, really intellectual and deep, and he likes that, you know? I think part of him does kind of like some of the more mysterious, you know, intellectual ones, so maybe he thinks there's something real deep behind it, but I don't know that there is, to be honest. Hello, turn around, Priscilla. Okay, well, she's figuring out how to turn around. We're gonna move on to our 9th rose of the night. A lot of these scores in here were very close, or even some of them tied, so our 9th rose of the night is going to be going to another one that was involved in that conversation and had a less receptive response to the flirting, but nonetheless still maintained a fairly strong bond. It is Faye. Faye is still in the running. I think farther down than she would have been if she hadn't have reacted so negatively to his flirting, but nonetheless, Faye is still in the competition. Come get your rose. I imagine her staring into space if this was a TV show and they did their interview things. Oh yeah, there'd totally be a segment about how much Jordan just, like, literally stands and stares at the wall and does nothing. You know? Oh, okay. We've reached morning where the lighting is bad. We'll try and time this better next week. I'm very sorry. It's all dark now. Hold on, let's see. Can I put... Is there any lighting I can put in that'll make this better? Which I don't really understand outdoor lighting because these lights are still on, so they would still be lighting the place up, but whatever, Sims. It's fine. Hello. Faye's standing is definitely a little less stable than it was prior to that party, for sure. I wasn't really worried too much about her before the party. I know they didn't interact a ton, but I thought she was probably still had a strong chance, but after this party, I'm not quite as sure. Maybe try and get some outdoor lights here. The interaction was so weird. The one with him and Faye, or whatever just happened. He confessed attraction, she was like, nah, and she flirted, and he was like, nah. Oh, the one at the party, yeah, that was weird. Is this gonna do anything? Okay. Adding more lights isn't gonna do anything, so just deal with it being, like, a little ugly and dim for the last few people, okay? It's to symbolize how somber and gloomy it is that we have to lose people, alright? That's what's happening. I'll see if I can maybe add some more outdoor lights next time that will work better. I'll let the game catch up here while I talk about our next person who's gonna get a rose, because in 10th place here, someone who was also not really a part of this episode, but has still apparently made an impression. It is Jessica in the front here. She kind of spent most of the time talking to Faye and flirting with Faye, which didn't seem to go very well, but, you know, she's at least still a little bit on Devonte's mind, and Jessica is going to be getting a rose. Come on up. Okay. I really like her formal look, by the way. That's beside any of the points, but I just think she's cute. Okay. So with Jessica out of the way, we're getting down to the wire, guys. How many people? There's only 6 of them left on the bench, so half of them are staying, half of them are leaving. Let's see who it is. And our 11th place is going to be our little fish freak herself, Miss Pearl the Mermaid. Didn't put in too much work, and she really needs to make a stronger impression if she wants to be more secure in this competition, but for now she does still have a place. So Pearl, come get your rose. You know, 11th place works for this week, but if you don't rise in the ranks for next week, you're probably maybe going home. So let's give her something to think about. She didn't hug him, so I'll hello, hug. I care only about one person left. Fair. Who is it, Jenna? There we go. I will try and make sure that they each hug, just to also keep them kind of, you know, on an even relationship level, like they all got the same extra thing, you know? Pearl may be under dubious circumstances. Hanging in there, right, yeah. I can't remember her name. Hello. Pearl, okay, Pearl's being difficult, it's fine. We have, here, I'll point, so we have Angie, Evelyn, Posey, Natalie, and Jalen. Angie? I thought you were probably talking about Angie. I don't know, I guess we'll have to see. We're getting down to the wire. I don't know if Angie's safe or not. Pearl is, and, oh, actually, never mind. I was gonna put that more suspense, in there, but actually up next we have Angie. Angie is safe. So why don't you come get your rose? Angie, come here. Oh gosh darn it, I missed hug, didn't I? Get your hug. Angie is safe. She's near the bottom. I think she really needs to be careful, and again, she's really in danger of leaving next week if she doesn't put in some more work, but I like her snob to Devonte's materialistic vibe. That is a good point. I like that too. That does work well. Okay, so we're down to the last 3, unfortunately. We have Evelyn, Jalen, Posey, and Natalie left. Only one of them can stay. Evelyn's been kind of shy from the start, and she's really not put herself out there much at the dates. But whenever they have talked, they seem to get along, you know. Jalen's really been a loner as well, not putting in much work, so I don't really have many positives for her to say. Natalie's struggled the whole time. She's in the bottom of the first episode, was saved just by the audience alone, pretty much, and kind of threw her bone at the date, but they haven't seemed to keep conversation going too much when they do talk. But, you know, she's been a trooper so far, so she can maybe skin by the skin of her teeth one more time, maybe. And also Posey, who hasn't made a too strong of an impression either, which is, you know, why she's at least in the bottom 4, and I don't know. I don't have a lot to say about her either, because her and Devonte haven't really interacted much. But not the last 2 people for me. Well, did I say 3? I meant last 4, but 3 going home at least. In that fire, yeah. So, getting the last rose tonight, being the last person that will remain in the competition. Even though I don't have much to say about them because I've barely seen them interact, Posey, what am I talking about? Posey skirted by and is actually going to get the last rose of the night, so I'm going to have her come up and get her hug. Our alien is still in the competition. Yes. Get your hug there and go stand behind Devonte, which means, unfortunately, the 3 that are going to be leaving us tonight are Evelyn, Jalen, and Natalie. I think we all knew Jalen was kind of on the outs. She really didn't put much effort in. Evelyn, I'm kind of sad to see go home because she was really shy and she seemed to be insecure all the time. I think she was just really out of her element, you know. So unfortunately, she just didn't quite make the cut. And yeah, Natalie, I think, is what we're most sad about. I'm very sorry, Oni. I know we really tried to put in effort, you know. Audience saved her. She at least has that, you know, on her conscience that can boost her confidence. And we did make them interact on the date. He just wasn't feeling it, apparently, because she really was just not boosting that relationship much at all. I think she still has, let me look at these scores exactly, but yeah, she still actually has the lowest score out of everyone, even though it seems like she's talked to him more than some of these other people who are still there, but she just really didn't make a strong impression. I was expecting it. I just wanted to be optimistic. Honestly, me too, Oni. I wanted it to happen as well, but it just wasn't in the cards for her. So if you like Natalie, though, she will be on the gallery next week since she's going home. Okay, I was gonna have them hug. Let's see. What's a fun goodbye interaction we can do? Let's see. There. Evelyn can share her melancholy thoughts, and then I'll have her walk out of the house. I'll give them one last goodbye to everyone, you know. Oh, there, they waved. That's better. The wave is fine. Evelyn, you may leave the mansion here. I'll have her just go here and wait for now. Who else? Oh my god, Jalen's literally so forgettable. That's why she's gone, bitch. No one remembers you. Like, I don't know who Jalen is. We'll have her make a self-deprecating joke. She's already embarrassed. It's not going well. Rooted for Isabel in the first episode and she went home. Now I rooted for Natalie and she went home. This happens next week. I'll be sure I'm a curse. Oh no. I didn't realize that. Oni, poor thing. Rip. I don't think you're a curse. We'll see. We'll see, I guess. But, Jay who? Damn. Savage, but, like, valid. Why don't you go share ideas or something? I'm just doing it so they can wave, at least. And Natalie, say their final goodbyes, at least. Very sad to see them go. Let me actually unlock this door here so they can walk through the house. I'll have our 3 evictees make their final walk of shame out of the front doors over here and get our last look at them. So yeah, we're very sorry to see Evelyn, Jalen, and Natalie go home this week, and their journey to winning Devonte's heart has sadly come to an end. But maybe they'll find love with one of your Sims if you want to download them next week. I'll have the links up next Friday or so. Yeah, we'll put some sad music behind this in post. Your last look at your first official week eliminated ladies. Unlocking the doors is signed to get out losers, exactly. So I'll move them out before next week. But over here, we have our top 15 ladies. These are the people who are still in the competition, still viable to win Devonte's heart. Some of them barely here, but, you know, there's plenty of time for them to really boost ahead next week on the next dates. So, yeah, next week is going to be pretty much the same schedule. We have a group date. We're going to the Yellow Flamingo nightclub for a group date. Hell yeah. And then we'll be taking one of the ladies from the middle on a date to the Druid Pub, a little local bar, before we have a fun little cool pool party to cool down in the sun, where one other lady who made a good impression will win a rose, and then we will have another rose ceremony where 3 more ladies will be going, and then we'll be left with our top 12. So we're cutting them quickly, you guys. Maybe your type Oni, just not Devonte's. Exactly. There's someone for everyone. Devonte's just not the one for Natalie, Evelyn, and Jalen, apparently. So I thank you very much for being here and sticking with it the whole episode. It seems 3-ish hours, 3 to 3.5 hours is how long these episodes are gonna last or are averaging out so far. Be sure to check in the Discord for links to them and new favorite poll for next week to give your favorites a leg up. And yeah, I think that's all the logistic stuff I wanted to cover. So thank you again for being here. I'm so bad at outros still. I'll get better. But I love you all so much, and I appreciate your support. And I hope you're enjoying Bachelor. I'm still having a ton of fun with it. So I will be back. Let me check my stream schedule. When is the next time I'm streaming? Yes, I'll be back Tuesday, October 15th to stream some Monster Prom in honor of Halloween and October and the spooky fall spirit. So I will see you then if you're there, and if you're just around for more Bachelor, I'll see you next Friday at 9 for episode 3, and I will talk to you in the Discord if you're around. Have a wonderful night, you guys. I love you so much, and I will see you later. So, bye-bye.